Good morning, YouTubers, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Let me know where you're watching from. I am here in the mountains of West Virginia, for now anyway. I want to do a little update on my 2003 Ford Explorer. A lot of you saw that I went out and picked up along with another vehicle. Got a killer deal on both of them. I've been going over the Ford Explorer the last day or so, and I'm really having a difficult time getting these running boards off, but that's going to be a different video. But earlier, when you saw me running this vehicle, it had a noise. I originally had thought maybe the torque converter, the flywheel was cracked, or the torque converter was bad, and the springs have come loose, and they rattle, and they sound like marbles. A lot of these Explorers and Mountaineers are notorious for that. You hear that sound, you might want to check it. So I thought it was one of the two, but it turns out it's neither, which is pretty awesome, and I'll explain here in a few minutes. I haven't had it running today, so I want to go ahead and start this up real quick, and once we start it up, we'll go under here and listen to that noise. And we'll get the key in here. And it's got a plugged up catalytic converter too. It has no power. So we'll let it idle for a few seconds here and let the idle drop down a little bit. Now you hear that noise? Sounds like a can, something inside of a can rattling around. It'll start doing it here in a second once the idle drops down just a few seconds. Now the motor runs really good. It has a slight miss, but nothing that's really concerning right now. Alright, so we're going to crawl up under here. It rained a little bit last night, so I don't want to get all wet today. And I'm going to show you what the noise is, which pretty much has made my day. Now when you're up under here, hopefully you can still hear me. I originally thought it was in the transmission or the flywheel was cracked. Well, it turns out it is right here. This catalytic converter has come loose on the inside and is pretty much self-destructed. And there's a piece in here that's rattling, and it's come loose, and it's plugged up this exhaust port here. And this is why I have hardly any power. So let me just let this camera roll and listen to this. It sounds like someone's tapping on it. And that, my friends, is where my noise is coming from. And if I go on the other side, you might be able to hear it over here. Now it almost sounds like a rod knocking. All right, let me go shut this off. Now this can be mistaken for a rod knocking, a broken flywheel, or let's see, what else would it be? Or maybe a loose torque converter bolt. But it turns out that's all it is. All I have to do is pop that exhaust off and decide what I need to do with that catalytic converter. Either replace it or just take it off and see if I can maybe fix it somehow. But nevertheless, I'm going to have to put another catalytic converter on. But I would like to get another used exhaust, because that piece bolts up, I think, from over here to the manifold over there, and it comes out as one piece. It connects as two pieces and goes into one piece here and goes out into one piece. So I'm pretty happy that's what that is. So if you ever have this noise and the mechanic says your motor's going to blow up, well, do yourself a favor. Jack the vehicle up safely, block the wheels, get under there, start that thing up, pull your e-brake, and look around and listen. One thing I did do, let me show you real quick. This thing right here, this is just a regular garden hose, cut about 2 or 3 feet off, stick one end up to your ear, Take the other end as that engine is running and move this around under there until that noise gets really, really loud. This is how I find all my noises in my vehicles. So just don't take someone's word on it that is the final decision of what's going on. Be like if you go to the doctor and the doctor says you have one thing, it's always best to get a second opinion. And that second opinion, my friend, will be you. You make the final decision on what's wrong with this vehicle and spend the money accordingly and get it fixed. So I guess that's about it. Other than that, I don't have any other major other issues going on. I was really worried because I thought I was going to have to go ahead and pull the transmission, which mentally I was prepared to do anyway because I've done them before. I've pulled them out and fixed flywheels and so forth. The catalytic converters, sometimes they just rattle and make noise on the outside, and you can fix them, but this one's internal, so I'm going to have to pull the exhaust off and fix it. And the only downside is when I do that, these manifold bolts up here on the bottom of that on the bottom of the manifold where it connects into the exhaust, they sometimes break off. So I may soak them with oil for a day or so before I try to attempt to break them loose and get that out of there. All right, well, before I wrap the video up, we'll just talk about this running board real quick. I'm gonna make another video on it. I got all the bolts out, but unfortunately, right here where my finger is, I don't think you can be able to see that. There's a bolt that's rounded off there, and there's a bolt right here that's, well, I shouldn't say rounded off. The nut on the other side is spinning around the clamp, and I can't get them off, so I've tried to get a grinder in there, can't get it out. This is another video a little bit later. I'm going to show you how I get it out in case you want to take these running boards off. I like the running boards, but up here where I live, you know, there's a lot of ruts and these things can bottom out easily. And also, if you want to do body work, you got to take them off because these Explorers are pretty notorious for rust back here. And if you want to fix that, you got to take those running boards off anyway. So that's it, guys. So if you have that noise, definitely check it yourself, because if you can fix it for a couple $100, you know, you're going to save yourself thousands, because if a mechanic or a dealership has to do this, they may be replacing parts for nothing. So just, you know, get under there, under your vehicle, look around, listen, take that little garden hose there, put it up to your ear, and see if you can find your noise. All right, guys, I will give you guys a little bit of update later once I pull it off there and let you know the final fix. But other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. And looks like I'm going to be kind of busy today. All right, till my next video, I will see you then. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then.